Hello, my name is Kathleen Lizardi-Calhoun, and I am so happy to be here and invite you into my living room for a little chat, and during this time, hopefully to be able to share with you my journey as an author, a new author, and also speaker. The possibilities of how you can take your voice out into the world, or into the world of those whom your voice is meant for. It is quite a journey, and it's one thing to carry the message and to be the authors of that message, but we need a team. We need a team to help us, who are qualified and equipped, who will help us with those steps of getting our voice out to the public, and of course that is through marketing. And so I'm hoping that you stopped at a place where you are inquisitive enough to tap into your desire for doing something with your message, and not sure what stage you are in the process, but I'm hoping that with our chat today you will feel connected, encouraged, and that you will feel like you've met some really incredible people that are waiting to be able to make your vision into a plan of action, so that you can commit to your mission of not keeping the message that is given to you, but given to you for others. And so that is what happened with me. My life became messy, and there were many challenges, and I felt a lot of pain during that process. Well, I found myself becoming more contemplative, if you will, meditative, finding quiet time, seeking out a strength within myself and outside of myself that would get me through the turbulent seas. And what I found was a way to walk into the center, in the eye of the storm, if you will. And in that darkness during the day, if you will, in that painful journey, I was blessed with songs and lyrics that lifted my soul, that gave me truth, that comforted me and encouraged me. And so I kept them secret for a while, until my husband and friends said, "You cannot hold on to these, you need to let them go." And at the time, I didn't realize what I do realize now as an author. We are gifted with a message, and we need to take this message out. But again, we need a team. We need a team that believes in our message, that believes in us, and that can catapult us into our next step. So, the book, the title of the book, the collection of songs and lyrics, poems and lyrics, is Spirit Driven, and this is volume one. It again, it was gifted to me, and I learned to let it go. And so once I let go of the message behind or through the songs and the lyrics, all the messages that permeate through the songs and lyrics, I began to understand the responsibility of reaching out to others whose life may be messy, whose challenges may seem overwhelming, but the message is how to tap into that energy outside of ourselves that will take the pain and really turn it into someone else's gain, because there are insights and strengths and character building and just becoming a victorious a champion in our own right, in our life, so that we are not victims, but we are victors. And so I would invite you, if you feel so inclined, to read and enjoy the poems and the lyrics and find some encouragement, knowing that we are not alone and that we have a force outside of ourselves that can provide us with all that we need. When we wake up in the morning, no matter how messy our life may be, how great the challenge, how dark our night may be during the day, we will find the emotional strength because we learn that we can tap into the force of providence, protection, purpose, peace, and provision. So I'm hoping that you will enjoy the song lyrics and the songs. What I'd like to do next is let you know that the first step that I found was you've got to let go. You've got to let go of the message. It's not ours to keep. And so that in itself, just that revelation will help you to let go of your gift, and then things will start happening. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about, measuring your next step on your limitations, on your circumstances. Because once you let go of that which you've been gifted with, because there is a message in that written voice or speaking voice, okay, you need to then just let it go to the world, and then you start attracting doors that will open, people, connections that will come without your even knowing. So don't try to figure it all out. Just do the next step, whether it's typing out your script, whether it's taking reflective time, whether it's seriously starting to take the step of connecting with a publisher. And so my book was published by Wespo Press, and that was my first connection to the publishing process. And I found that there is a well planned out process, and they will take you in that process, through that process. When I got to the marketing phase, I knew I needed to do something different. I didn't know exactly how to go about the marketing, and by that I'm speaking for some of us, where you will stop at the marketing phase because the cost of marketing can be somewhat overwhelming. Of course, unless you meet Daisy Greens. And that's what happened. I actually received a call from Daisy Greens, who had looked at the book, read the book, and was moved by the book, and gave me a call. And this was back in March of 2018. And even during that time, I received a call while I had to relocate from my home, which survived the fires, and but there needed to be some work done. So what I found out about Daisy Green, who is the executive director of Book Trails Agency, was that she was utterly interested in me, in who I was, what my message is to the world, and what I felt my calling was, what I wanted to do and have be an outcome of my journey as a writer and speaker. I could not believe, to be honest with you, I was graced by this phone call, and very excited. Well, the journey began for marketing, and I realized that through Book Trails Agency, it's very, the process is affordable because you will be guided into the plan of action that is best tailored for your mission. And they, especially Daisy in particular, I'm speaking about, will take the time, does take the time to find out who all her authors are and knows them on a personal level. I just was amazed at that a marketing division of a publishing company would actually want to know our voice and where we want that voice to go and to whom we want to deliver the message. And so began my journey. And what has been so motivating is that in since March, I have had several opportunities to be on Dr. Angela Chester's Daily Spark show, both the television and radio show. And recently, I was able to I was a guest at Kate Delaney's radio show, which will be airing soon, and you can find information on Book Trails Agency website. And so also, and the very first thing that Daisy made sure to do was to get credibility for the book. And that was scary, I have to tell you, and kind of a holding your breath kind of scary, because the book needs to be reviewed by the professionals. And while you're waiting for the book reviews to come back to you with the feedback, you need to prepare yourself for learning experience on what is being said about your book. And so I was delightfully surprised and again validated. And both what I had was the book reviews from Pacific Book Review and also Hollywood Book Review. They gave outstanding reviews, and I was awarded a Merit of Excellence Award by Hollywood Book Review. And so Daisy knew that that was really important. It was going to be a tough stage, but we needed to do that. And so I feel so comfortable with letting go and letting the team guide my journey. And so I'm so excited to be part of Book Trails Agency as well as Book Agency Plus. It is just an enriching experience. And might add, affordability is incredible because your journey will be set in process where where you will make it affordable. And I was so excited about that because we have so many responsibilities, yet we want to get our dream out. And I found two incredible agencies that are right there with you in the journey of life and the journey as an author. And so my motivation for sharing this experience is I want to encourage you. I want to let you know that, connect with Daisy Greens, Executive Director of Book Trails and Books Plus Agency. It is a incredible journey that will be catapulted by a professional team, an experienced team. And also, depending on your genre, there are different avenues. I am a poet. At the same time, I'm a Christian fiction writer, as well as a screenwriter. And so shortly, I will also begin the journey of taking that screen play and taking it to the screen. So this company is so well equipped, but you will find that you will be you become part of the tribe, if I could say it that way. So I would like to next, encourage you to take the next step, find out about these two amazing agencies, and speak to Daisy. Find out what the process is. I will tell you the process is tailored to your mission. they will definitely explore your vision and then make things happen. I mentioned to you that I am a writer as well as a speaker, and that too is being set in motion. And I have had the opportunity of book signings and also reaching out to an audience where people are trying to make sense of their pain. Doesn't matter what religious background they are, pain is pain. The human spirit is the human spirit. The human soul is the human soul, something that we can all connect with. So, again, if you would like to find out more about me, you can go on my website. And also, I have two websites, one through book agencies. I can still be contacted with Wesbo Press. And I have a website with Wesbo Press. Book agency, Book Trails Agency would be the one that has the social media going on. And so you could learn a little bit more about me. But I'm hoping that you take your next step, bust through your fear, knowing that someone is on the other side holding your hand. And that would be Daisy Greens. God bless you. Thank you.